Hey y'all, Poppy Chulo's podcast. It's me, Poppy Chulo. Um, I'm going to break down. Uh, I took some notes here. I want to give you a rundown of my trip to Cartagena, the pros and the cons, things to do, things to look out for, things to prepare for, the cost. Um, of course, you follow me, you know I fly in to Panama, hang out in Panama, have an apartment in Panama. So um, I hang out there for a few days because I feel like I've done everything that I can do in Panama. Panama is my home away from home. Um, I was looking to buy a home there, but my trips to Colombia made me rethink things, and I was told by people who've been to Colombia to wait till I go to Colombia before I make my final decision. And they were right. They were correct. Colombia is half the price of Panama. Your money will go further. And my first trip to Colombia was Medellin a few months ago, and Medellin was nice. You can get a glass rooftop condo there for the price of a car in America, which is 50, 60,000. That's a car in America. You can get a fly condo in Medellin. Uh, Cartagena, you can get a fly house for that money. So, um, stayed in Panama, flew to Cartagena, just like Medellin. It was a hour and change flight. I get there. Um, I chose the. I done some YouTube research. I stayed in the gas money area because all the artsy area that turned me on to that. All the nice nightlife. I ended up staying in the city central too, but gas money was my number one choice from seeing the YouTube videos. And I got there. I stayed at the what's the name of the hotel? Casa Pizarro. Let me see, because I took a little souvenir. The little door thing. I always grab something. This is the hotel, Casa Pizarro. This is where I stayed. Um, I booked 2 nights here. It was like 175. So that's roughly what uh, 80 and change per night. What, yeah, $70 a night plus the taxes and everything. Um, I chose this hotel because of the pictures that I've seen. I like to stay in places that make me feel like Colombia. I like to feel like I'm in the country. So whenever I'm traveling in Central and South America, I'll never stay in an American hotel like a Marriott or Hilton or JW Marriott or uh, any Holiday Inn. I will not stay in an American hotel because I want the feel of the country. So I always pick the hotels that's originated in the country. So I picked that hotel. It was in the middle, heart of got some money, and upon getting out of the taxi to go to the hotel because it was hard to find because it's behind the bushes. It's right in the middle of a courtyard, and it's on the side. So we found it, and when we were getting our bags out of the car, um, guys were sitting out there and automatically offer me drugs. Say, "Hey man, where you from, man?" They spoke perfect English. Uh, they were dealers, and they was like, "I got whatever you need. Let me know." I said, "Okay, cool." But the pros of me traveling with someone from a Spanish country who speak the language and know the currency and know everything. She's Carolina. She's from Dominican Republic, but she's living in Panama, living and working in Panama. Uh, We went to Medellin together, and she accompanied me in Cartagena, and it made things easier for me because if she wasn't there with me in Cartagena, I would have got eaten alive. Uh, so we got checked into the hotel. The hotel was nice. The room was pretty simple. I booked it on Booking.com. It's like 175 bucks for 2 nights. See, I booked 2 nights here, 2 nights here, 2 nights here. That's how I usually do it. Stay in different parts of the city. Um, the hotel was nice. I wish I would have picked a suite, but I usually get a suite in the homegrown hotels in whatever country I'm in because it's the nicest room that they offer. Um, they have a lot of cheaper options than that. So the hotel that I stayed in was considered the mid grade. You know, they have some high end Colombian hotels there, and but I had like a nice little mid grade hotel room. It was nice. It's fully stocked with everything you need with the price sheet. Or if you drink the water, eat the peanuts, the candy bar, the beers, the liquor, they charge you for that. But I never touched that anyway. But after we checked in and everything, and I did a little tour of the hotel, it was a nice hotel. It made me feel like I was in a mansion. Um, I would love to have a home like that in the hotel that I stayed in. Casa Pizzario, that was a nice hotel. Yeah, and they put me in the mindset of me living in a mansion. And I was a rich, wealthy man in the country just staying in my mansion. And I'm in my mind, I'm like, I have all my children running around and the maids, those were my maids. But the hotel was nice. It has a pool right outside of my room. I stayed on the first floor. I wish I would have stayed on the top floor. I usually love the top floor. But on the second floor, it's like a library. I have pictures on my YouTube video of my trip to Cartagena. It was a library and the greenery in the hotel. It made me look. See, this is how all my places look with a lot of the plants. I love plants. The decor of the plants, it adds to the decor of the home 100%. You can take a regular apartment and you put the right um, you put the right rugs, curtains, plants, and little accessories. You make your home look like a mansion. You can make a small apartment look like a mansion. So yeah, the decor of the hotel, I was that really made my stay comfortable. The top floor, it's a rooftop terrace where you have breakfast at. Um, Breakfast was great. They had like a homemade tortilla, looked like a pancake. I didn't know what it was. It tastes like cornbread a little bit, so it was a corn tortilla. Um, it was great, man. I put the butter on that. They have the fresh fruit. I get my coffee, my fresh fruit before the breakfast come out. And my scrambled eggs with cheese, um, the pancakes. Yeah, the hotel is really nice. The breakfast is great. The views of the rooftop is good. Um, you can go up top on the rooftop terrace and hang out at night. You can bring your little speaker. You can play some music, drink you some wine, and I advise people to, if you want to drink, go to the store and buy your own liquor. I just don't. This just how I am. I don't trust liquor in other countries, especially Colombia, uh, anywhere in Central or South America. I just rather buy my own and crack the seal. If I'm out and about partying at a club or something, I'll just drink beers that I can see that's popped open. I don't do mixed drinks because even in America, you don't know what type of liquor you're getting because of the inflation. Um, You can I order Grand Marnier and a cranberry. Who knows? They might give me a cheap substitute, Parmesan with a little bit of Grand Marnier just to get the taste. And I mean, they taking cheap alternatives now. These experienced bartender can really tear you to pieces and save the establishment money. But after we checked in and walked around, we took a shower, got dressed, changed our clothes, and came out. Just I like to walk around and see things. So I took my camera, got my equipment, and went out. Took a lot of pictures and videos. Bought some artwork. Everywhere I go, I buy a lot of artwork. The canvas, roll the canvas up, bring it back. I have a couple here. I just haven't had a chance to get them stretched and put on the canvas. Um, I love Got Some Money area. I took lots of videos. Um, the street vendors, they're a little aggressive in Cartagena. See, Panama is chill, but in Medellin, they wasn't as aggressive. Cartagena, they're extremely aggressive. They were like seagulls. Especially the rappers. The rappers they see you American, they're gonna harass you, and then just like demand money for them. You tell them no, you have to give them a hard no. Be like no, and with a hand gesture, like get out of here. If you're a little bashful, you just smiling and trying to ignore them, they're gonna keep going. It's their job to get you to give them some money. So after they're finished rapping, they're gonna be like, be a good boy, support the artist, all this and that. The rappers are extremely aggressive, uh, to the point where it made me a little bit uncomfortable. So I started being aggressive back with them, telling them no, get out of here. Um, they selling you the beads. They're pretty aggressive. I didn't like about that was you could be sitting at the table eating, and they'll come sit down their little box of bees and stuff, putting things on the table while you're eating. But I was a good sport about it because I know I'm in their country, and they're trying to hustle to survive. At least they're not begging for nothing. They have something to sell, so I have to be a good sport because I'm in their country. So I bought some things. If you pull out some money and buy something for one person, it's like throwing a Cheeto in the air at some seagulls. You throw a Cheeto at one seagull, you're gonna get swarmed. That's how it is there. You buy one thing from somebody, everybody's gonna rush to you. And Carolina made me pay attention to why people gravitated towards me because the courtyard was pretty full outside of the hotel, where they have like local shows. You had the break dancers, you had the Michael Jackson impersonator, uh, and all different type of people putting on shows there, the locals, and you tip them afterwards. They all came to me because I looked American for one. I had jewelry on two, and and she said, "Look around. They don't say nothing to nobody else, just you." And I looked around. Everybody was normal, so I was mindful of that. The next day, I came out normal, no jewelry, uh, but they already knew I was American. They know I'm American by the way I dress. But walking through Gas and Money is a lot of bars. Um, we went to a bar later that night. It's an alley. Um, they I ordered a beer, but then at certain parts of the night they you have to get a 6 beer minimum or something, so you have to buy 6 beers. Uh, I didn't know that when I sat down. So I ended up I can't drink 6 beers, so I ended up having to take the rest of the beers with me back to the room in the cans. Um, some places don't allow you to have the bottle; they want to pour it for you. They have the big bottle of beer, and they have the big bottle of beer. Oh my gosh, you called me in the middle of. Don't you hate when you reject someone's call and they keep calling back to back? I can't stand that, man. But anyway, yeah, they had the big bottle of beer, and they poured it for you. So I guess they can instead of selling you the whole beer, I think it's maybe four servings in that with the ice. You know, they made four servings out of it so they can get more for each bottle. So everything is a hustle there. Yo, stop. That's crazy, man. Um, hold on one second, man. Let me throw this shit out in the hallway. Yeah, so like I was saying, you know, you have like the beer situation. The portions were small at a lot of the establishments. Like in the gas and money area, when I sat outside and ate, the portions were small. But I think it's a little bit more expensive in the gas and money area because you know everything is hiked up. But you can still have a good time there if you're not partying, like a lot of drinks and stuff. If you just you know take your time, you don't have to spend a lot of money. The money that you will spend a lot of money if you like hanging out a lot. See me, I like to buy my own beers and keep some like a 6 pack in the hotel so I can be on the balcony. Adding in my videos, I can drink me a beer instead of having to uh, go out to get beer and stuff all the time. The beer is inexpensive. You have guys walking around with coolers selling beers with the salt and the lime. So, but in the businesses, they're expensive for Colombia. But you still looking like $6, $5 um, for you can get a couple of beers for that. They sell them by like you can buy six at a time. I think that was maybe $12. I think, yeah, for the beers. And I bought a cigar. They have the tobacco man walking around. Um, but yeah, it's a lot of things to get. You take pictures with a lot of the locals. The flower girls with the flower baskets. Um, you tip them. So yeah, got some money is real nice, man. You have some nice stores. It's a lovely area. I go out on my morning walks. I walked and see, you know, to what by the water where you see the cannons, where they protect the wall city from the from invaders. That was nice. Um, yeah, yeah. The gas and money area was, you know, you have corners everywhere. It's heavy tourism up in that. Um, I wasn't worried about any crime or anything. But you have a lot of tourists there. There's different places you can stay. They have real high end hotels there that I found that if I go back, I will check out. See, when you walk around, you see things. When you Googling things on the internet, you're not going to see everything. But when you're there, walking around, seeing it for yourself, that's the best way. So I ended up getting a tattoo while I was there. Uh, Carolina negotiated everything for me because everyone tried to overcharge me. Uh, I buy souvenirs. I might give them a big bill of their currency because I really don't understand the currency. But luckily, I had her there. So this is you guys have to understand the currency if you're going alone because they handed me back short money. Carolina said, "No, no, give me the rest of the money." She talking to them in Spanish. They like, "Come on, man. He's rich. He's from America. Let us get." They basically like, "Look, let us do our thing. He's from America. He's rich." So she said, no, give me my money. And they tried to short me a 20 and 20 pesos. So and the overcharging everywhere, she said, oh no, everything from a taxi. Everyone tried to overcharge me when they see me. She can be standing in front. They'll look around her and look at me, and then they give it the gringo price. So I try to get around it and try to take on the culture of the people, but they know I'm American how I dress. You can't get around it. Um, in Panama, I can blend in a little more, as long as I don't speak. But even then, certain drivers they like the gringo price, and she shut the door on taxis and stuff. But I seen the girls of the night out. Of course, I don't indulge in that, but I saw them. They were looking, they be winking. I'm walking with Carolina. Had one grab my hand. They're aggressive. Colombians are aggressive, especially when they see you American. They see money. They're aggressive. So what I think, my opinion is, a lot of guys get there, get drugged and robbed. Uh, is when they get involved with the streets. Like these guys selling you drugs. If these guys see you got money, they know where you stand. You say, hey man, I need some weed, I need some coke, and I want a girl. They'll send it to you, and and you're gonna get robbed. So when you messing around with the streets, that's when you're gonna get robbed. I haven't had a problem there, and I was traveling with a female. I had no issues or no worries. But the only thing that I had when I was walking with my Insta 360, my camera, when I'm doing my videos, you have to watch it because the guys on the moped will come through and snatch your camera and keep going. Um, I had people telling me don't wear gold out because they'll ride past, they'll snatch you, or they'll pull a gun out and rob you and take it. Because this might not mean much to me, but to them, shit, they can eat a few months off of this. So yeah, they take cell phones. I've seen all these things on YouTube, but when I get there, I don't get the feeling of being robbed and anything like that. I mean, I grew up in the inner cities and on the East Coast in the United States, so uh, I'm not afraid to of anywhere else in the world because I mean, not me being arrogant or anything, but I'm not afraid of in Colombia. If I grew up in Washington D.C., uh, so when I mean old D.C., not this new gentrified D.C., and even now I've been here, and I mean I didn't. I wear my jewelry in the rough parts of America. Why would I be afraid in Colombia? But that's just me. But that's if anything is going to happen, it can happen anywhere. I can be in Mississippi and get robbed. You know, so yeah. But I don't think about that part of it. I done the 5 island tour. I ran into some guys from Chicago, and it was a guy from PG County, Maryland. And all the American guys that I ran into had their jewelry on. So I mean, that's just how we do in America. We wear our jewelry, man. We're not going to be afraid to not wear our jewelry. This is just how we do. It's in our culture. But they was telling me about the 5 island tour, and I took it. And the 5 island tour was cool. We went to the different islands. It's all day tour. Um, Starting from like the driver came and got us at like 10 o'clock in the morning. Um, and took us to the spot, and then we got on the bus, and then it was like an hour so drive, and we stopped over in what was the name of that place we stopped over in? But we stopped over there, took pictures, got got some food, and food is included in the 5 island tour everywhere we go is Baru. Yeah, Baru. Yeah, Baru. So I took pictures there, and once we got to the destination, it was real. We got off the bus and walked off to the beach area, and then we got on the boat, and it took us to the different islands where they had a meal for us. They were all waiting for us, and they was aggressive, trying to sell you beer, food, uh, the beads. I mean, chucked oysters, raw oysters. I don't trust any raw seafood. I don't eat raw seafood, so I mean, but yeah, it was okay. You know, certain islands were kind of dry. You know, you jump off the boat and go swimming, and one island we went to, uh, we stayed for a few minutes, and we left. It was okay, but yeah, it was an all day trip, and I was ready. At the last island, you have the women that was come and give you massages. They were very worrisome. They were like the rappers in Got Some Money area. You see them with a lady, they didn't care. They still walking up on me, rubbing stuff. For me, I don't even know what you're rubbing on me. I don't trust it. You could be rubbing some liquid cocaine on me. I don't know. So I didn't want them touching me. For one, I don't know what you're putting on me, uh, because I don't put certain thing anything on my body. I use oils and shea butters, all natural stuff, coconut oil. So I don't put everything on my body. So I didn't. I told them no, and they still. Oh no. I said no, no. I had to say, look, my wife is here. Oh, it's okay. No, no. I said no. They wouldn't take no for an answer, so I had to change the tone of my voice and give them a no with a little exclamation on it for them to go away. Because Colombians are aggressive. I can remember in the movie Scarface when he got robbed in the hotel. Man, yeah, the Colombians are aggressive. He said they were real cowboys. That's what came to my head. Yeah, they're aggressive, but yeah, the girls they were massaging. I wasn't interested in that, so they go up and down the island massaging people. You tip them. Um, they might sell another service to you, a massage or a happy ending. I don't know, but that's for someone else to find out about. I don't go that route anymore. That was my first passport, but I'm on my second passport book, so I just relax and enjoy the country. Um, and 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 document my travels. And after the island tour, we didn't get back. After we left that last island, we took us a while to get back to the starting point because we stopped at a place in the middle of the water, and the water isn't that deep. Some people got scratched by the coral on their feet. That I didn't get in the water for that reason. And at night, there was an area of the water where it was blue. You can see like I tried to capture it on my phone, but I couldn't. Some people did, but the phone that I had with me, that was my iPhone. I have an older iPhone that I used at the time, but I have a newer phone now. But I couldn't capture it. My phone wouldn't get it. But it was cool watching that. Then we got back. It was late. Uh, the bus ride was long. I was tired. Being in that sun all day, it wore me out. So I was ready to go hours before the trip ended. But we got back to dropped us off in City Central, and we walked back to the Got Some Money area. I was familiar with where we were because I in the morning I walk. So after checking out the hotel, the Casa Plazario, I stayed in a different hotel. Um, that was like still in the Got Some Money area. Um, Again, that one was nice. A lot of plants, and nice decor, um, good food, and the people were nice. They had a lot. It was a lot cheaper than the first hotel. This hotel was maybe this hotel was maybe like 20 $28 a night. It was decent. It was tiny. It was small, but it was nice. Um, because no one had any vacancies because she wanted to stay in another hotel. So I canceled the booking at the other hotel I reserved. So we tried to go to other hotels and they had no vacancies. So I messed up there. We stumbled up on that one and was able to get a room there. So uh, that worked out fine. It was cool. And then still hung out and got some money for another day. So I was there. That's the third day. We walked to the mall. It was a mall plaza. It was a decent mall. I did a little shopping, grabbed some souvenirs, had some good food in the food court. I got a double chicken sandwich, fried chicken sandwich, at one of the little places in the food court. Yeah, the mall was pretty nice, and I walked through it maybe 2 straight days, and they have some. It's an upscale mall. It's had Zara, H&M. It's pretty decent, but I don't think they had too many malls in Cartagena because at the time when I looked, I didn't see any more. But that mall was decent, and after that we stayed in City Central. That was pretty nice. That hotel was I stayed 2 nights in that hotel. It was $100 a night. That was really nice, and yeah, trip to Cartagena, pretty nice. I ate at the Babylon Cafe. They had good breakfast and had good drinks, good breakfast. Babylon Cafe. Um, had a lot of it's like an old ballroom feel in it of a pool hall. They have a lot of pictures of Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, NSYNC. So it was real nice. It's a nice, comfortable place. You can go lay back, watch the game, play pool, or just relax with some friends, or by yourself or with your lady. Um, I liked Cartagena more than Medellin. But Medellin is more of a bigger city. Um, Cartagena is more like a small town feel. Um, so yes, I like Medellin. If I want to buy me, I would like to have a house in Medellin, like a condo in Medellin, but I will have a house in Cartagena. See, I will get because I can get a real big house, my land or whatever. I'll do that in Cartagena. But my fly condo in the city, that will be Medellin. Um, yeah, that's about it, man. And I got the tattoo artist did a good job. You know, Carolina went back and forth with him on the price, and I ended up getting my Papi Chulo tat for like 20 some dollars. You know, he tried to charge me more, but Carolina took care of that for me. When I go back, I'm gonna link up with him and get more tats because he does a good job. We follow each other on Instagram. He stays busy over there, uh, but I'm off to Dominican Republic next and Brazil, so I don't know when I'll be able to spend back in Cartagena, but I was told I can get everything I want tattoo wise in Dominican Republic for no problem. So I guess I'll see when I go back to Dominican Republic. I'll be in Santiago this time. The first time I was in Santo Domingo, I'll be in Santiago. next time. So, but just what I recommend: be careful. Don't be out there getting drunk and not knowing what you're doing, getting too drunk out in public because you'll get robbed. Um, don't be out with large sums of money by yourself because you'll get robbed, whether a friendly extortion or straight up they take your money or they're going to give you the wrong change. You don't know. If you're drinking, you're not going to pay attention. You don't know. If you don't know the currency anyway, you're not going to understand. So I recommend if I don't recommend you buying mixed drinks. That's just a thing with me. I don't trust because people will drop stuff in your drink, especially Colombia. That's what they're known for, scoping you, scopolamine. I didn't want any mixed drinks. If I don't pop the top, I don't want it. But I mean, I don't recommend anyone going there being a party animal like you do in America. Don't do that there because these guys, everyone is watching you like a hawk on a perch, trying to see if you're a victim. There's people you walk past a group of people. I mean, more than half of them seeing how they can get over on you. So they even have their children coming up on you to harass me. I had a little boy and his mother. The little boy didn't leave till I tipped him. So I mean, I love the kids. I tip the kids anyway. So, but he came straight to me. He didn't go to any of the white tourists that was over there. He came straight to me, and he stayed around, hung around for a while. Then I just said, man, let me give little man something. I tipped him, man. He said bye, gave me £1, and he left. So so yeah, it's okay to come and donate. Look out for the locals, the ones that are nice. The rappers mean well. It's good if you want to get the video. Now, let me say this: if you are recording them while they're rapping, you should tip. Don't record them and then don't give them nothing because you're gonna load it up on your social media. Get your views. So if they see you recording, they really expect a tip, and you should. But if you just flat out ignore them and you're not interested, that's it. But if they see you recording, that's when they're really aggressive. They're gonna want to tip. So so just come out with like some small bills. You come out with say $20 worth of ones in pesos to tip people. Here and there. Sometimes you gotta tip people to get out your face. Man, give them $1 and be like, here, just go. And that's perfectly fine. I bought a souvenir at the. I went to the little place where you take a picture inside the shoe. Yeah, that was pretty cool. But when I bought a hat, a Columbia hat, oh man, it was a crowd of vendors following me. But yeah, Cartagena was nice, man, and I recommend it. I will be back again at some point because I'm always in Panama. Panama. That's the Panamanian flight, Copa. So Panama is the hub, is the triangle to Central and South America. So everything is close there. So it's nothing for me to go to Panama and just take an hour flight to Cartagena and go back and hang out for 2 days or something and just leave. Um, yeah, but upon watching the YouTube videos, it was pretty accurate from all the different videos that I saw. And I'll be back. I like Cartagena. It's beautiful people. I've seen a lot of beautiful melanated people. It's not like Medellin. You see a lot of the girls are more white looking. They have a lot of plastic surgeries. Cartagena was more of melanated people, and they were beautiful. I've seen some of the most beautiful black women that I've seen in my life, man. They're beautiful over in Cartagena. Yes, it's a heavy African population there. Um, I heard Cali is more melanated than Cartagena. So I'll at some point I'll be back in Cartagena, and I'll stop and spend 2 days in Cali. But I like Colombia. Um, in my opinion, even though I love Panama, Panama has got extremely expensive. Um, but if I had my choice, I'll retire. I got my money. I can pay cash for my house. I would choose Colombia. But you know, maybe when I upon my travels, I might pick somewhere else. Maybe I might feel the same way when I go to Brazil. Maybe I might feel that way when I go to Honduras. You never know. See, that's why I have to just move around first, and I guess I'll make my decision in the end. But yeah, we'll see. My travels is far from over. This is my vice. I drink my little beers. I drink. I don't. I don't have any vices. But traveling is my vice. Um, so Cartagena, I give you a 7 out of 10 overall. 7 out of 10. Um, I enjoyed it. I'll definitely be back. Um, it's like a small town, so you can cover a lot of ground and see a lot. Um, I didn't want to go to the beach. The beach was crowded. I didn't want to get in the water at the beach. I'm not a too much of a beach type person. I'll go and walk the boardwalk and stuff like that, but I don't necessarily have to get in the water. But it was nice. A lot of kids, a lot of families out at the beach every day. But I'll be back. Um, I didn't really see the entire city like I should. That's why I usually go back 2 or 3 times to one place. Like I've been to London 4 times. London is so big, you can't cover. You can't see the whole London in one day. So I've been to London 4 times. And I think I still have places I haven't seen in London. But yeah, I'll be back in Cartagena. It was cool. But make sure you stay safe. Uh, don't get drunk. Like I said, don't indulge in too much of the nightlife. I wouldn't buy any drugs from any of them out there. I mean, that's anywhere in the world. You can't trust the drugs because the drugs have fentanyl in it. You don't know what you're consuming. So I'm not a drug consumer, but for the people who might buy some weed or think they just want to sniff a little coke or something, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't trust it. That's anywhere, not just Cartagena. But yeah, but I highly recommend trip to Cartagena. The 5 island tour, not my cup of tea, but other people might enjoy it. Um, I would have been okay without it, but at least I say I've seen it for myself. But yeah, that's it. And y'all like, share. Thank you guys for following me. I'm still building up my page. Um, I'm gonna keep the videos coming. I'm starting to branch out and talk about different things that's in the algorithm of YouTube. Give my opinion on it to grow my page because my page isn't jumping off just specifically about travel yet. I have to grow more. The more I grow, the better my page will get. But I invested in camera equipment to capture videos for you guys. I got a new phone so I can get better pictures and videos for you guys. And yes, I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm slowly growing, and I'm gonna keep going. And I'm gonna keep going until I grow my page. And that's when the thing's gonna really take off. So you got to keep working. You got to put the work in to get the results. So this is what I'm doing. I'm putting the work in, and you guys like and subscribe to my page, and drop some recommendations in the comments. I respond. Um, yeah, and if I'm the type of person, if I meet you online, you say, hey, come to Brazil. Hey, you can come hang out with me. Hey, you can come to my crib, meet my family and stuff. Man, I'll do it. I'll come to Columbia and see you and hang out with your family, have dinner. We cool. See, that's how I am. I'll meet the fans. So if you're a fan of mine and you watching me and you out of the country, hey, invite me to hang out. I'll come through. I'll pull up. So yeah, subscribe to my page, and I'm gonna keep going. And the more I grow, the better everything is gonna be for you guys, man. I've been halfway around the world, so I just decided to document. I should have done it 5 years ago, but I'm here now, and here we are. Thank you, guys.